Alright guys, so coming to you from the GameStop here in Wilmington, and we're here for the Injustice Midnight release, and it was kind of a dead night. Not really much going on, there was nobody here really, nothing really interesting or cool happened. Just, you know, it was one of those things. So, yeah, kind of a dull night. So, what's going on, guys? Once again, I've spent the day doing pretty much nothing. And I hate that I'm in that kind of position, and I don't know what it is. But actually, I want to talk about something very specific today, and that's the bombing in Boston. Because I've seen such an amazing outpouring of support for, you know, everybody who was involved in that, and it serves as a reminder, because every now and again we get in this position where we divide ourselves so much into these little splinter groups that really don't mean anything. Political parties and religions, and we section ourselves off, and it takes something like this to make us realize that we're not different. We are one people, and that we should act that way. And while I'm so impressed with everything I've seen, it also kind of drives me crazy, because, you know, once this current situation has resolved, we're going to go right back to being the way we were. You know, and there are some who already are still doing that, because I'm sure, and I've been trying to avoid as much of it as possible, but I've seen people talking about, you know, the fear-mongering that's going on in the news, and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, why do people have to feel the need to do that? Where it's like, we must act, we don't even know what happened yet. How can we act when we don't know anything? And that's what aggravates me, because, you know, we had people that acted during the event, and that's when we should have acted to help other people. And it's, you know, go to the Mr. Rogers quote that everybody's been going to, look for the helpers. And what kills me is that I'm sure the majority of the focus on the news is not so much on the helpers, and if it is, it's going to be picking them apart in some little tiny insignificant way, but it's also going to be, you know, who did this and why you should be scared to, you know, why you should be scared to death and be just lock yourself in your homes and never go out again. News at 11. And like, that's actually one of the reasons I don't watch the news at all, because I don't want that. Because it's just going to aggravate me, and I'm just going to get pissed off and, you know, want to injure somebody. But I love that there is such, like, an outpouring of support, and I hope that keeps up. And I just wish we could all kind of realize that even though we, you know, have our differences, we all are one people, and we all should act that way, and we should all respect each other, even if our opinions are grossly different from others. And having logical conversations about these things are fine, but don't just, like, attack other people and lump people in on a certain thing. And, you know, like, and there's even, I don't even want to go into it. But anyway, I just want to say that I hope you're all safe, and as always, I hope you're all well, and I will see you tomorrow.